Tonight, recovery efforts continue in Texas as the death toll from Harvey climbs to at least 60.
Among those lending a hand in Houston were a local man and his brother, who both helped rescue hundreds from the catastrophic flooding. CBS News 8's Heather Hope spoke with Jonathan Evola, and she joins us now live in our studio with more on their harrowing story.
Reverend Lee and Carlo, Jonathan Evola is a local handyman who's always had a heart for service. So he teamed with his brother, who was already in Texas when Harvey touched down, and got right to work rescuing many in need.
Looked like a mass exodus, just people from all these neighborhoods leaving their homes.
A horrifying time following Hurricane Harvey. San Diegan Jonathan Evola flips through pivotal photos of his rescues.
The little girl was so scared. I gave her my jacket, and she actually threw up in my jacket. And she was shivering.
Jonathan and his brother Joshua were hailed as heroes on CNN last week.
You just hold on.
When many saw the heart-wrenching video of Jonathan carrying an elderly woman on his back.
She was afraid of what was in the water.
Asked if he was ever scared to help, his answer, no.
We've been conditioned and prepared for a time like this.
The Evola brothers' mother was a missionary who moved the family to Israel, where they grew up during the Gulf War.
All these situations have kind of prepared us for dealing with something like this. We weren't scared, we weren't nervous.
Jonathan works as a handyman in San Diego. He was visiting his brother in the Dallas, Texas area when his brother Joshua heard of the Harvey destruction and decided to take his fishing boat and help.
As soon as he asked, I said, sure, let's go.
He missed his return flight to San Diego, but loaded supplies on the boat with the big truck and drove 8 hours to Houston in traffic before arriving in floodwaters.
We were in the middle of it. It was pouring down. I'd never seen rain like that.
There was a fear of toxic water, snakes or alligators, but the brothers waded in murky water to help.
It was dark, no lights. Every neighborhood looked like it was in the middle of a lake. Looked like houses were floating, essentially.
In the end, rescuing hundreds of people, getting them to shelters, even as their boat broke down.
It was conviction. We felt guilty for being in a safe place, seeing all these people who couldn't take care of themselves in harm's way. And so this isn't over yet.
He started a fundraising effort called the Harvey Lifeline.
We're connecting churches and people who are wanting to give in a personal level to each individual's needs. We're not done yet. It's a long road to recovery, but we want to do whatever we can to help them out.
The Harvey Lifeline has a list of items needed for Harvey victims, like first aid kits, wheelbarrows, and carpet cutters. Just see this story at CBS8.com. I'll send it back to you.